I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this subject matter, but here's my take on this. It's been proven that they've rejected people with high IQs to be cops, mostly hiring average or below. Uh, Cops are quite literally getting away with murder, and the establishment is backing them up. So this tells me that all this police brutality that we're seeing is more than just cement heads with badges, flexing their muscles. And it's all part of a bigger agenda. Yeah, the elites want people fired up and mad because they want their martial law and they're dying to use their FEMA camps. Now what I'm seeing is websites about police brutality, and there are even DVDs about how to talk to the police being advertised. How do we know this is not controlled opposition? I'm not saying it is, just that I'm very suspicious about it. And these very same websites tend to make things sound worse than it really is. Now, don't get me wrong, it's pretty bad and likely to get worse, but there's no need to overhype the reports. Okay? Even during cases where the cop is not in the wrong, they hype it up as if they were. And I think this is deliberate, to make us look bad. And people fall for this. You know? And I'll bet some were detained or roughed up because they fell for it. So, the lesson here is next time you see another police brutality report, sit back, analyze, before blowing off steam. All right. And check to make sure the cop really is in the wrong. And in some cases, both the cops and the civilian were in the wrong. Like that case where a cop was firing at a van full of kids. Yeah, the cop shouldn't have done that, I agree, but at the same time, it wouldn't have happened if that lady they pulled over didn't try to drive away. And what's more, the headline read, "Cop shoots van full of kids." Anyway, my point is this. They give cops a license to murder people. They don't even give them a slap on the wrist when they do. And they're hoping people get so mad they'll riot. Then say hello to martial law and FEMA camps. And a lot of these anti-police brutality campaigns are either infiltrated or disinfo. And that's my opinion on it. And based on what I've seen, I don't think I'm far off. Oh, one more thing. A couple of YouTube friends of mine have suggested in the past, even pleaded, that if a group of people are witnessing cops physically violating someone, that they jump the cops, help the poor fellow instead of just standing there filming. While I understand why they would say that, here's the problem. It's not going to happen. It will never happen. At least not here. People are too intimidated and worried about what might happen to them if they try, and under heavy mind control for that to even cross their minds. Right. So, yeah. Expect more of this to continue for years to come. You can keep raising awareness. I'm not against that. But I'm not expecting any positive changes, like, ever. The elites have their backs, after all. I don't like it either, but that's the reality of it. And if you want this to stop, you may as well hope for a mass extinction event, because that's pretty much what it's going to take. Until then, all I can say is get used to it. And if at all possible, avoid drawing their attention your way.